Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, a group that was recently proscribed, outlawed by the regime of Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, the alleged impostor JUBR1L al-Sudani from Sudan. He has reacted to coronavirus status of Abba Kyari, the chief of staff to President Muhammadu Buhari. Daily Post reported on Tuesday that the chief of staff to the president, who recently returned from Germany, where he had a meeting with Siemens over electricity revamp in Nigeria, revamping electricity sector, power sector in Nigeria. This man tested positive to the deadly coronavirus, a virus that has shocked the world so hard that there is no part of the world, there is no continent that you will not find this virus. It is actually in almost all countries, and it is still spreading. Although they claim that Wuhan, China, where it came from, reports from there has reduced. I mean, the coronavirus report from there have reduced, but still the virus is everywhere. It has also disrupted religious bodies, churches, mosques, and the rest of any social gathering. It has disrupted economy everywhere in the world. Nnamdi Kanu said that very soon Nigeria will be without a president because, according to him, COVID-19 presents the corrupt criminal Fulani cabal in Abuja and their accomplices in the Lagos media with an opportunity to package and send JUBR1L al-Sudani back to his country in Sudan because, in all probability, he too is infected with coronavirus. And I will second that. I mean, I agree to this. Why? Because there's no way Abba Kyari would be in contact, will not be in contact with Buhari, as he is the eyes, nose, mouth, hands, legs, brain of Buhari. Abba Kyari, recently a memo got leaked, and we realized that the chief of staff, Abba Kyari, is in fact is in charge of basically everything in Aso Rock. He meets with the ambassadors, he meets with the ministers, he meets with just everyone, he meets with the governors. Buhari does not do any of this. He is actually the one that decides on what is going to happen in Nigeria or not. So definitely there is huge possibility, a very huge one, that Abba Kyari must have met with Buhari. They shook hands, they spoke, they sat down, had coffee, and whatever it is, or was there social distancing amongst them. When they met, probably he sat down somewhere far away from Buhari and only spoke afterwards. He left. We don't know what this is all about, but there are indications that Buhari himself might be infected with this virus, but they are actually hiding the fact. The vice president has gone on, he has gone into self-isolation, having contacted this same man, Abba Kyari. Abba Kyari has contacted a lot of people, and this virus is not a joke. It cares less about where you are from. If you are an impostor, if you are a clone, whatever you are, this virus is ready to attack you once you are not protecting yourself from this. So, according to Nnamdi Kanu, this COVID-19 is going to expose the Fulani cabal in Abuja. It's going to expose and showcase a lot of things to the people. The IPOB leader believes that the current development will expose a lot of secrets at the presidency, adding that time is running out on Abba Kyari and another person he described as JUBR1L al-Sudani. He said Sudan is open and they are ready to welcome in JUBR1L al-Sudani, as he has done a lot of havoc. He has done what he is supposed to do. They don't need him with his coronavirus in Nigeria no more. So he has to return back to where he actually came from. The news that the Nigerian de facto president, the head of government, Abba Kyari, is ill with COVID-19 or COVID-199, according to the impostor JUBR1L al-Sudani, the president of Nigeria, presents the corrupt criminal Fulani cabal in Abuja and their accomplices. This is what he wrote on his Facebook. It seems this little virus will flush out all the dirty secrets of the zoo, that even the most ardent establishment supporting conspiratorial Nigerian news media will not be able to cover up this. Time is running out for both the Sudanese impostor, his London-based plastic surgeons, and all those that foisted him on brainless, hapless Nigerians. Sharing a picture of President Buhari and Abba Kyari, Nnamdi Kanu added that this is the picture below of a surgically enhanced and heavily made up JUBR1L being escorted by his master, his recruiter, handler, and the true unelected ruler of Nigeria. And a lot of people claim that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have spoken it all. Enough. One word, a single word is enough for the wise. That's just what they went on saying. And of course, there is going to be a lot of people that will say this is a joke, that Nnamdi Kanu is not actually saying, he's actually saying this not because Buhari is a clone or a Jubril from Al-Sunani or whoever did whatever it is. But whatever this is, either is a clone, either is dead. The truth of the matter is this: Biafra will come, and this virus is only an indicator to you out there that have decided to suspend your reasoning, suspend your brain, and you embrace the tyrant or embrace the oppressor. Just look at the state of the hospitals in Nigeria. And right now, I'll tell you this for free. This group of people are having the best medical attention at the moment. Don't think that if any of you out there is infected with this virus, you will have the best medical attention. You will not, as they will give priority to people like Abba Kyari, Atiku's son, the governor of Bauchi State, and every one of them, either the vice president or whoever is actually infected with this and they're hiding, and even JUBR1L, they will give him the best medical attention that they will give. And what do you think is needed in this attack? What do you think medically is required to at least manage the life of someone that is actually attacked by this virus? You need a respirator. You need a ventilator, a medical ventilator that helps you to breathe, because this virus attacks your respiratory system and you will have serious issues breathing. That is what COVID-19 does. You begin to have that flu-like, malaria-like, typhoid-like symptoms. Your bones ache. You begin to feel feverish. You begin to have high temperatures. You begin to be, everything is just upside down. And finally, your nose, your eyes, your throat, your chest, your lungs will become attacked, and it will be like you are losing breath, like you are thrown in a deep sea and you cannot breathe. You begin to have problems. So what you need is that respirator. And if there is no respirator, you are gone. There's nothing for you. It only takes the grace of God and your immune system to be able to fight this coronavirus, because what you need is pain relievers and some other medications that they are coming up with, joining here and there together to find a way to fight certain symptoms that you might be experiencing at any moment. And if there's none of that, most of the time they say there are no medication in most of the hospitals. If there are no medications, what are you going to have? Nothing. So the best option for you is to make sure you self-isolate yourself. Stay. If your pastor gets infected, I'm not saying your pastor will be infected. If your cleric, Islamic imam gets infected, many of them have opportunity. They have money. They've amassed a lot of money. They'll take care of themselves. But are you going to call on the pastor? No. Are you going to call on your imam? No. They'll ask you to have faith. That's just what it is. So it's very important, very paramount that you realize your situation as a person. It doesn't mean you have no faith, but realize your situation and take care of yourself. These people will keep on making sure that they have the best for themselves. Don't think that your pastor that has a private jet will not care for himself. And if you are a fanatic, it's your choice. We have Islamic fanatics too. So there are also Christian fanatics too. Those types do not carry guns and ammunition. What they do is to fight for their pastor, which is good. I'm not saying you shouldn't fight for someone you believe in what he's saying, but you should also remember that you are a human being just like them. They have the opportunity to preach or to teach you some doctrines or scriptures or Islamic Quran or whatever it is. Doesn't mean that you also do not have something to fulfill in this world. And you cannot fulfill this if you are dead. That's just the point. So it's very important that we take precautions. You see what the politicians are onto, what they are doing. It's good that we all need to take precautions and safeguard ourselves. If you go to Europe, you go to America, you go to Canada, you go to Australia, everything is shut down. Are you saying there are no more of the Christians there? Are they unbelievers? Are they idol worshippers? They are also Christians and Muslims. You talk of the different denominations, they have it there. But the governor said, we are on lockdown. It is not about 10, 20 people being in church or in the mosque or somewhere. Everyone is on lockdown. So that's what it is. Nnamdi Kanu, he has posited, he said the man there, JUBR1L, is actually going back to where he belongs. We don't need him there. We don't need any of them there. Buhari has nothing to offer Nigeria. That's just the truth. I'll tell you that for free. Buhari has nothing. JUBR1L Sudani has nothing to offer the nation. If not, tell me what is going over there to do in the UK. Let's say it goes to the UK for the first treatment. I thought that by now it would have found a way to create and build a specialist hospital. After all, they take huge amount of money for the clinic in Abuja, in FCT, in Aso Rock. So why can't they build an hospital? Build this hospital that is going to take care of such issues such as this, and also take care of people that have issues. If you have terminal disease and you're in Nigeria, you're on your own, because you start going around churches, going on TV, radio, soliciting for funds, and you might die in the process. So that's what it is for now. Nnamdi Kanu has said his own. IPOB members and all concerned Nigerians, progressive concerned people trapped in that contraption called Nigeria, they have, of course, will always cooperate and support this too. And of course, people that are on this channel, you might have divergent opinions. Drop it at the comment section. And why are that? If you're not a member of this channel, let's create together by you tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It will alert you whenever videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.